history made tonight.
Thank you, my friends. The sun may have set over our city this evening, but as Eugene Debs once said, I can see the dawn of a better day for humanity. For as long as we can remember, the working people of New York have been told by the wealthy and the well-connected that power does not belong in their hands. Fingers bruised from lifting boxes on the warehouse floor, palms calloused from delivery bike handlebars, knuckles scarred with kitchen burns. These are not hands that have been allowed to hold power. And yet, over the last 12 months, you have dared to reach for something greater. Tonight, against all odds, we have grasped it. The future is in our hands. My friends, we have toppled a political dynasty.
I did want to talk about on I've been seeing a lot over on UFO Twitter. Is this white nationalist Christian movement? I don't know if I'm sure people are aware unless they just don't really follow the news or politics. But we have a new mayor in New York City this morning. It's a guy named let me get my notes. Mohamdi, or let's see. I had never really heard the guy. I'm not near NYC, so that's kind of its own world over there, you know. But all I know is people are very worked up about it. And yeah, what was this guy's name? Zoran Mamdani, Democrat, won decisively. Basically, not quite a landslide, but close to a landslide. Over 50% of the vote. He's a Muslim American. That's all you're hearing about now. I haven't really seen this amount of united bigotry since 9/11. It's similar, you know, what I'm seeing now it reminds me of what we witnessed in the aftermath of 9/11, where everyone seemed to be united on this, you know, this is just horrible, these Muslims. And all because a guy won a freaking mayor race. I'll never understand what someone's religious preference has to do with being a mayor. This guy is he intelligent? Is he good with numbers? Is he good with people? These are the things that matter. Like, is he tolerant? In my mind, you know, I have things, everyone has things that are important to them as an individual, you know. I'm in recovery for addiction, so what is his views on, you know, addiction? Is he friendly towards people who are trying to get off drugs? Is he friendly towards the homeless community? Is he intelligent? Like, these are the things that matter. What's his history like? His past history? Does he have any scandals? But all you're seeing is everyone going on about how they don't want Muslims in political positions in the United States. And I joined this space shortly before I was streaming because I just had I was just some to play in the background. I've noticed a lot of these guys hold these spaces under the guise that they're trying to like provide a safe place to have these discussions, but it's just a white nationalist Christian space, like. And I joined this guy's space, and it was one of those situations where it appeared like this guy's just trying to have these tough conversations. Like some guy named Victor. When I go and do my edit, I'll put his account up so you can go check it out for yourself if you want to. And immediately, after joining his space and scrolling down the comments, I realized this is just another white nationalist space. They're just hating and blaming everything on Jewish people or Muslims or whatever, whoever the blame of the day is. And he, there were just some, it was wild, man. This Muslim woman got up on the mic, and she thought it was just a space to have, you know, a real conversation also. And she explained how she doesn't see reason to mix political affiliation with, you know, politics. It's about being intelligent and personal and running, you know, your constituents. How do they relate to you? That's what's important. And people started tearing her apart. I heard Andra, a girl from UFO Twitter, this is a direct quote. She straight up said, quote, "I don't want to see Muslims being mayors in America." She said mayor, like political positions, they're only for white Christians in America. And she said the reason behind this is because she needs to know where your moral standard is. And if she sees that you're a Muslim, she has serious doubts about your moral standard right away. That's what she said. The space is recorded. You can go listen to it. That's bigotry. It's simple and plain. That's bigotry. You know nothing about how Muslims live. You've never lived amongst Muslims, so you don't have anything to base their moral compass on. You're just going by what you see in other hate spaces or here. And you know, I felt bad for this lady, even though she did it well. I mean, she knew what she was getting into once the people started cracking back. Some redneck got up on the mic and was like, usually whenever there's somebody saying these things like we should all treat each other equal and let the Muslims be mayors, it's always an immigrant or a gay person. That's what this guy said. He got up on the mic and said it. And Victor, the host, he ate it up. He was agreeing with these guys. It's a white nationalist space. This is white Christian nationalism. And it's shocking how mainstream it's becoming on this app. King Wakaka had this space going earlier. You know, come convince me why all the Jewish people aren't bad. Dude, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, when did this become normal? This idiot King Wakaka, dude, if you can't articulate without making dozens of grammatical errors, maybe you should just stay out of politics. Unless the goal is to just throw up a dog whistle and suck in a bunch of ragey MAGAs. And is that the goal? Because that's what that is when you post that as the title of your space. It's a dog whistle for hate. To suck in people that want to sit in there and spread hate. And, you know, look at, convince me, or he prove me wrong or whatever. So the concept is that some Jewish person is going to actually come in there and have a real conversation with you. Like, it's so just, it's disingenuous. It's obvious clickbait. He sees that, holy shit, people are really into hating on, you know, minorities in America right now. I'll throw this idiotic dog whistle up in the air and have a space with hundreds of angry MAGAs. Like, it's just so gross. I'm seeing these posts everywhere where they're portraying Jewish people as, you know, the old World War II stereotypes. There was a they called it a newspaper, but I don't consider it a newspaper in Germany during those years, and it was called Der Stürmer. It was called Der Stürmer. D-E-R Stürmer, S-T-U-R. It was called The Storm or The Storm One. It was created by a guy named Julius Streicher, okay? And this guy created a publication that all it did was smash on minorities, mainly Jewish people. It's the publication that created a lot of these, I don't even want to use the word infamous, but today, these stereotypes of the Jewish people with, you know, the big noses and all that, you know, ugly hatred. This publication created a lot of that. Hitler liked this crap so much that when he became chancellor, he had it published and put in every major town and city down on the city square up on a wall so anyone could go read it, even if you couldn't pay for it. He loved this crap that much. When I see this shit on Twitter where they're spreading the same stereotypes of the Jewish people and the Muslims that are out to get every American, and they're actually reusing those stereotypes from Der Stürmer, where UFO Twitter, well, not UFO Twitter, but Twitter, and then flowing into UFO Twitter, is becoming the next generation of Der Stürmer, where we're spreading hurtful propaganda and hate speech like it's normal. I'm not. A lot of y'all are. I'm not spreading that shit, but that's what I'm seeing. This publication known as Der Stürmer, dude, it was horrible. It's already been long condemned, okay? So why would we recreate that shit on Twitter? And that's what we're doing. These memes, it's just bad, man. Like all these cliches of history repeating itself, and it's scary to watch it in real time, but I'm seeing the exact same thing from that awful, vile publication that helped to convince the German population that it's okay to hate on minorities now. No one's gonna check you. Go ahead, just talk your shit, be vile. As long as you're a white Christian, it's okay. And that's what I'm seeing happening here on Twitter. And I don't know why it's flowing into UFO Twitter. I mean, I do. It's because of bad actors like King Wakaka and Tupacabra and them trying to politicize and divide and grow. That's what's causing it. But I don't understand what it has to do with ufology. This shit, Wakaka. Like, aren't you a UFO guy? So why are you dog whistling for fucking white nationalist angry types? Like, what are we doing? Maybe you guys should just go be with them. Like, what? Go away, right? Like, or are you trying to convert people? Because that's what I see. Andra, whatever, the shit you said in that space, dude, you need to read a fucking book. You know nothing about Muslims, and you have no reason to think they're dangerous. Like, you're an idiot. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, that's about it. It's just shocking to see, and I have friends that I know are Jewish and have Jewish relatives and I just feel horrible for them. And Muslims, man. The Muslim situation right now is really bad. It's Islamophobia. It's clear and cut. It's anything to attack someone, and it's easy. It works on these people. That's why they do it. This mayor won his race fair and square. Congratulations. He seems like a good guy. And hopefully they can start, this is a sign that the average American is over it. Because the results from the election yesterday in the New York City were very promising. That people might be turning a corner and starting to wake up a little. But as far as like specifically on UFO Twitter, I'm gonna always call this shit out. If you're holding spaces called "Come Tell Me Why Jewish People Aren't Bad" or whatever the fuck that guy was doing over there, I don't know, man. It's no bueno. But I mean, all I can say is I'll still be here to call it out. I'd love it if people would, you know, find their nuts and do it too, and that's what's disappointing is you'll see a lot of people in that space, like, and another thing, these spaces like that Victor guy, be aware of that. They try to portray themselves as these guys that are, trying to just have a tough conversation. They're not. They're they're just spreading white nationalist propaganda. This guy sits in these spaces and lets people post, Hitler memes. He'll bring people up on speaker that have the word Aryan in their name. This is the rise of white nationalism, and it's happening right here on these spaces in front of us. And the last thing I'm gonna say is, this is getting so obvious and blatant, you know, when you have like people posting like this and they're just straight up saying like, I'm a white supremacist, deal with it. It's becoming so obvious and right in your face that you people that are playing and circle jerking and collaborating and associating with these obvious white Aryan nationalists, you're not going to be able to deny it anymore. Like, in the past, you've been able to, like, oh, this Nazi thing, everyone, we're not Nazis. Like, they're Nazis, dude. Like, they've always been Nazis, and we told you all they were Nazis. Remember that? You remember when Elon did this shit? It was a dog whistle, just like we told you. That was Elon saying, it's our time now. Everyone can start posting, you know, about the 14 words from Mein Kampf. That's what that's from, the 14 words that this idiot right here posted. It's from Mein Kampf. It's the mission statement for white supremacy in America. It's their mission statement. And you'll see that a lot. They'll even hide it. Like, they'll hide those words in a paragraph that makes them sound like, oh, they're just proud of their heritage. Alien Girl tried to do this. This is why I started calling her Aryan Girl. She's tried, I'm just proud to be, what, Czechoslovakian or whatever the fuck. And it's like, no, that's white pride. That's white supremacy. But yeah, just things are going to change, and I'm not going to stop calling it out when I see it. And yeah, I'm happy about the results in New York City, and it's a promising sign.